Hello, thank you so much for watching. First and foremost, just wanted to let you know that this is actually part 2 of my NetGalley vlog. So if you haven't already, make sure to watch part 1, which I will put in the card. I'm also going to link it down below as always. Happy watching. So I got a gift from my wish list, which is like so unexpected. Yeah, someone sent me God is a Black Woman by Dr. Christina Cleveland, which is so unexpected. I like saw my name on the package and I was like, I didn't order any books. But yeah, it is from @__ Raven Read It. Just because, enjoy your day, Queen. Thank you so much, Raven. Yeah, that's so cool. Thank you. That's so awesome. It's funny. Okay, Strawberry wants to. Are you going? No. It's funny because like I have a wish list, and of course, like I would love for people to use it. It's not a requirement though, but I mainly use it as like I'm putting books here for when I have disposable funds, and I'll come back to it later. And I just have them all in like a consolidated place. Or when I do like book swaps, so it'd be too weird or whatever, but it's always nice when I get like a present out of the blue. So thank you so much. Thank you so much. It is Saturday, November 9th, and I'm about to go pick up my partner from class. I'm leaving a bit earlier than I need to, but I figure if anything, I'll just sit in the car and read as I wait for him. That's the plan. I guess I can talk about the books that I've like, let me in the car, and then I'll do a proper update. And also so I don't have to keep holding my phone sideways. I'll be back, right? All right, I finished Thieves Gambit, really good, giving it 4 stars. Already wrote up my review and submitted it to NetGalley. Now I'm just putting it into the Story Graph and Goodreads. But yeah, I'm excited. Oh, I also got some more book mail. Someone else sent me something from my wish list. They sent The Roommate Risk by Talia Hibbert. Talia Hibbert's one of my favorite romance authors, and I want to really make a concerted effort to read her backlist. Maybe I'll make that a goal for 2025. And this is from, where did I put the note? Thought I put the note in here. That's really weird. Oh, okay, here it is. It's from Kate. So thank you so much, Kate, if you're watching. Yeah, I was very excited. My mom was like, oh, did you ordered a book? And I was like, no, I didn't order a book. And she was like, oh, is it a book maybe you pre-ordered and it's just coming out? And I was like, no, like I don't, no. So that was nice. That was nice. Like I was saying before, I use my wish list as like these are books I'm interested in. And when I, get some disposable funds, and then I look at that list. And then if I do like gift exchanges or anything like that. But yeah, it's always linked down below. It's always like linked everywhere just in case people feel so inclined. But thank you so much, Kate. When did I start with love? Did I start it yesterday? Oh wow, I started it yesterday. That's hilarious. I really read this book in one day. That's quite cool. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna pick my next audiobook. My bed is a mess behind me. It's been a rough week, and yeah, it's just been a rough week. I slept in today. I'm taking it easy. I'm taking it easy and allowing myself to just not be so put together. Today's Sunday, November 10th. So yeah, I didn't make my bed. I did not make my bed. And sometimes it just be like that. Sometimes it's a day where you don't make your bed, and that's okay. That's okay. Strawberry actually loves it when I don't make my bed. I guess because it's like super cozy and like the covers are all bunched up. That's what she is now. She's napping in the middle of the bed, dead center in the middle of the bed. So even if I wanted to make my bed right now, I couldn't. It's okay. I'm pulling up what my bingo board looks like now, and let me get the die. I put the sequel for Thieves Gambit on hold in Libby, but I won't get it for a while. Because that would be nice, because I'm pretty sure I was sent the e-art, because usually Penguin does that. If they're sending you a physical copy, they usually send, like, they give you access via NetGalley as well. But I'm looking, I don't actually see it. So maybe not. Oh yeah, here it is. But it's the e-arc version. I want the audiobook. All right, let's see. Where is this bingo board? All right, so this is what the bingo board looks like right now. It would be nice if I could get something in the first column, because I'd seen that's like a audiobook heavy column, and it would put me closer to bingo. Let's see, like, what else going across. I don't know, there's a few things that could help me get closer to a bingo of some sort. So let's roll and see what we get. Oh, it's a 5. I'm not even gonna try. So if I do 5 across, okay, that is not too bad. Well, actually, no. Well, there's 2 audiobooks in that column, but I could also do 5 down first. But we'll see. We'll see what the second number is. That's 6. Okay, so 5 across and 6 down, I've already read. If I do 5 down and 6 across, that's not an audiobook. So let's do it again. 3. Okay, there's some good options in the 3 column. 4. So 3 across, 4 down. Ah, Daughter of Calamity. Okay, that's not bad. And then 3 down and 4 across is How to Succeed in Witchcraft. Ooh, those are both good options. Those are both really good options. I'm tempted to do Daughter of Calamity, I think, since I just did a YA. And How to Succeed in Witchcraft is YA. But let me double check. Yeah, I'm feeling Daughter of Calamity. So it says, genres collide in this dark and atmospheric reimagining of 1930 Shanghai for fans of Nouveau and S.A. Chakraborty. Jingwen spends her nights as a showgirl at the Paramount, one of the most lavish clubs in Shanghai, competing ruthlessly to charm wealthy patrons. To cap off her shifts, she runs money for her grandmother, the exclusive surgeon to the most powerful gang in the city, a position her grandmother is pressuring her to inherit. When a series of dancers are targeted, the attackers stealing their faces. What? Jingwen fears she could be next. And as the faces of the dancers start appearing on wealthy foreign socialites, she realizes Shanghai's glittering mirage of carefree luxury comes at a terrible price. All right, that's all I'm gonna read. Yeah, this is gonna be the next one. That's devious. Wow, that's devious. A close-up of someone enjoying the benefits of me not making my bed. So in a hilarious turn of events, I ended up DNFing Daughter of Calamity. It is literally like the same night. I got to 24% and I was like, I don't care about this story. The world is interesting, but it's also super confusing. And I don't know, something was lacking. It was a letdown. So I decided to go with How to Succeed in Witchcraft, which was the other book that I could have read, I think, because I wrote a 4 and a 4 and a 3. Yeah, I started that one and I got 7% in and I'm already enjoying it much more. I think, but it's like, what do I put on the bingo? I guess I can just put an X, like how I have check mark, I can put X mark, and I feel like that should still count as like part of the bingo, because I did get feedback about why I DNF'd it. All right, so this is what the bingo board looks like right now. I see some bingos forming. Hopefully the die is kind to me, but we shall see. All right, so I am halfway through What Happened to Ruthie Ramirez, and I'm going to DNF because I don't care. Like, I truly don't care. It sucks because, like, I was really looking forward to this and I've been looking forward to it. But yeah, I'm bored. Yeah, I'm really bored. The characters are a bit one-dimensional and it's not pulling me, honestly. So I'm gonna take these tabs out. It's not a lot of tabs, maybe like 10. And I will put this in my Pango Books storefront. It's in excellent, great condition, but also really love the cover, but it's just not for me, and that is okay. So we are going to roll. It's the second DNF in 24 hours, but we will roll and see what my next read will be. Hopefully I get something that's actually interesting and I have better luck. All right, a 5. Okay, and a 6. If I go 5, okay, I read that already. If I go 5 across and 6 down, I read it already. If I go 5 down and 6 across, okay, we have Deep as the Sky, Red as the Sea, which I think is already prepped for reading. I think this is about like a pirate queen. Deep as the Sky, Red as the Sea. Yeah, it's like historical fantasy. For readers of Outlawed, Pure Nessie, and the Night Tiger, a riveting, roaring adventure novel about a legendary Chinese pirate queen, her fight to save her fleet from the forces allied against them, and the dangerous price of power. Okay, this is another one that I've been wanting to read for a while, and I think I like started it and never like really got into it, so hopefully I have better luck with this one than I did with What Happened to Ruthie Ramirez. Okay, so it's been a couple days, but I finished How to Succeed in Witchcraft. I was like, what did I read? Yeah, I finished How to Succeed in Witchcraft. I gave it 4.5 stars. Really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. It talks a lot about, I don't know why I'm trying to speak when I have a migraine. I don't know. I'll just read you the review that I wrote. Where is it? Blah. Okay, so Brafi delivers a hilarious and powerful story set in an inventive world that blends our society with unique magic and important conversations. How to Succeed in Witchcraft interrogates how easy it is for those who benefit from systems of power to manipulate those in marginalized communities, especially when there is an age gap or a definite power imbalance between parties. I loved the friendship between Shay and her bestie Lex, as well as the relationship between Shay and her parents. This book also interrogates how racist pseudoscience stereotypes are harmful and directly affect the everyday lives of marginalized people. I will definitely be reading more by Aislinn Brophy. I forgot to mention that I really love the romantic relationship between Shay and Anna. But yeah, 4.5 stars. I also rolled for my next audiobook and I was on sprints when I did it. So, okay, let me just edit my review. Budding romance between Shay and her kind of sort of enemy, Anna, was done incredibly well. Which it was. I loved it. I really did. The banter between the two of them, the banter, the back and forth, and when it finally came out, like their feelings or whatever, that was absolutely hilarious because it's not really a spoiler, but basically Shay says to Anna, "Why are you helping me?" And Anna was like, "Because you're not feeling well." And Shay's like, "Yeah, but why? You hate me." And Anna just bursts out laughing. She's like, "I thought we were friends." She's like, I thought we were doing like a bit, like we were doing banter. Like I didn't realize you like disliked me. So yeah, that was incredibly funny. So the next book that I'm reading is, what is it? It's by Rachel Housel Hall, who I've read from before and have enjoyed her. What Fire Brings. Yeah, this one came out in June. So I'll start that one tomorrow during sprints. I wonder how, all right, the audiobook says that it's 12 hours, 13 minutes. So not too bad for a mystery thriller. I also finished Who the F Wants to Know, and that was incredible and hilarious and just a great series. I hope she continues it. But yeah, that's pretty much it in terms of NetGalley books. All right, I'm 82% of the way through What Fire Burns by Rachel Housel Hall, and holy hell, it has taken some turns I was not expecting at all, and I'm definitely going to be finishing up today. So I figured I'd turn on the camera and do a roll. Let me pull up the bingo board, what it looks like right now, so we can pick the next audiobook. Ooh, okay, we got 3. It's in the 3 row. There's only one audiobook left in the 3 column and the 3 row. So, okay, 4. 3 across, 4 down, it was a DNF. 3 down, 4 across, I already read. That was How to Succeed in Witchcraft, so let's roll again. Oh, okay. I got a 4. And a 4. 4 across and 4 down is not an audiobook, and 4 down and 4 across is the same book. It's not an audiobook. I need like something bigger to... All right, I have a 6 and a 4. 6 across, 4 down, not an audiobook. 6 down, 4 across, also not an audiobook. Love this for me. I feel like this isn't big enough, and so it's like not doing what I needed to do. So I'm just gonna put this away. We have my Renaissance popcorn bucket. So we'll just use this. Why does this look like it's coming out of shape? There we go. Let's not do that. A 6 and a 5. 6 across, 5 down, 1 not an audiobook, and also I'm already reading it. 6 down, 5 across. I read it already. We're just going to speed it up until I get something. Ooh, okay, so I got a 1 and a 3. 1 across and 3 down I already read, but 1 down and 3 across I have not already read, and that is The Curious Secrets of Yesterday. Curious Secrets of Yesterday, what is that about? It's by Namra Patel. A woman's ambitions clash with familial expectations in a captivating novel about generational secrets and self-discovery. Ooh, raised by her mother and grandmother and tutored in the healing wonders of spices, Tulsi Gupta is expected to carry on the ancestral tradition from her family's Salem spice shop. Restless and reluctant, Tulsi yearns to follow her own path. Destiny has other plans. When Tulsi finds a letter written by her grandmother, addressed and never sent, that speaks of a long ago betrayal, she decides to unravel the mystery as a distraction. But Tulsi stumbles into much more than she bargained for. With each new discovery, she learns that there's much more to her mother and grandmother than their expertise in the remedial aromas of coriander and cloves. When an attractive neighbor begins renovating the shuttered deli next door, Tulsi finds the courage to break her routine and chase the unexpected. As Tulsi digs into the past and secrets come to light, she's determined to heal old family wounds and find her true purpose and maybe even love every step of the way. Okay, I think this will be a nice palette cleanser after What Fire Burns, and it's also very different than what I'm reading with my eyeballs, so that is nice. Y'all, it's snowing. It goes from being uncharacteristically warm to not even Thanksgiving, and there is snow on the ground and falling from the sky. Okay, time for a little bit of an update. It is, well, Friday/Saturday. I'm hosting Late Night Sprints. We're in our 24-hour reading relay, nothing but NetGalley, and I am stop 2 on the train, so that's what we're doing right now. It is 1:11 a.m. on Saturday, November something or another, 22nd, I don't know. I have a few updates, a few books that I finished. So I finished Deep as the Sky, Red as the Sea. That book was phenomenal. Like truly phenomenal. Gave it 4.75 stars. It's feminist. I can't even remember if I talked about it already, but it is, or talked about like my final thoughts. I don't think I did, but it really is the story of a woman carving her own life in a world that is not made for her. It's made for men. It's made for sons, and she is determined to claim what's hers. And what I really enjoyed about this book, now that I'm thinking about it, is that we have Shek Yang, and she helped this pirate king essentially build this alliance and this empire. And when he dies, she's like, I helped build this. Like, this is as much mine as it is his. And so that's why she doesn't want to leave the ship, and she has to like co-partner with the second in command and all this other stuff. But I really enjoyed it. The writing was beautiful. And like I said, I gave it 4.75 stars. In terms of my audiobook, The Curious Secrets of Yesterday by Namra Patel. Finished that earlier today. Also really enjoyed it. This one has interesting family dynamics between 3 different women, and like in different generations. You have the grandmother, mother, daughter, and we follow the daughter, Tulsi, and she doesn't want to be a spice healer, but she doesn't know what she wants to do, and she's trying to figure that out. And it was funny, and there's a budding romance between her and a neighbor that was just so refreshing. It's full of love, it's full of trust and open communication and honesty, and I really loved how that story, that romance, did not overtake what she wanted to do, and she had to find that balance and make those sacrifices. I didn't film me rolling for the next book, but I did, and I ended up getting Pale Meta's Revenge Plot, and that is a YA contemporary. I started listening to the audiobook. I got 11% in. I don't actually know what this one is about. I don't remember the synopsis, but what I'm mainly focusing on is This Could Be Us. This book is so good. I am on page 204. The first 100 pages don't even like read like a romance. I don't want to say too much because what happens in those first 100 pages is not in the synopsis, but just know that you're going to be locked in those 100 pages, and you're not even going to be thinking about any type of romance because it reads like a domestic thriller almost. And there's a lot of character work, a lot of character development, and I'm just really loving it. And I also love how much backstory we're getting about Soledad, especially her relationship with her mom and how she's dealing with the never-ending grief of losing her mom to cancer a few years ago and how that still impacts her. And she's learning how to stand on her own and learning how to ride for herself and ride for her daughters. As you can see, I'm tabbing it up, obviously, highlighting, underlining, and just having a great time. So this is my focus. We have about probably like a sprint and a half left, and I'm making grilled cheese because I'm hungry. And so I'm up here waiting for that to be done, and then I'll go back downstairs and continue reading. But yeah, I wanted to give an update, and I figured since I'm up here in the kitchen and I don't have to like set up a light, I might as well do the update. But yeah, that's where we're at. Oh, I forgot to add, this is what the bingo board looks like right now with what I finished and what I'm currently reading. I'm close to bingo in some areas, and so I'm hoping that with me having to roll, because I'll be done with This Could Be Us either, probably not tonight, but probably Sunday or Monday. And so there is at least one more physical book that I can fit in, if not two, and I'm hoping that somewhere I can get a bingo. But yeah, it's been a pretty successful ride. I'm pretty satisfied so far. Hello y'all, I am a person again. I don't even know the last time I updated this vlog. We are a week into December. Yes, we are. And I'm gonna wrap up these reads. Or like give you an update on some of the things that happened. I finished This Could Be Us. Absolutely incredible, outstanding, 6 stars. All the things. Absolutely loved it. Really excited for Hendrix's book, which is oh gosh, what is it called? Can't Get Enough? Well, there goes that. I don't know if I talked about Pyle Meta's romance revenge plot, YA contemporary, and this was fun. This was really fun. I really enjoyed this one. I gave it, where are we? I gave it 4 stars. Yeah, I listened to the audiobook of this one. This follows an Indian American girl, Pyle Meta, and she has this crush on this like all-American white boy, and he says some like very questionable things, and she calls them baby racisms, and so she teams up with her essentially like arch nemesis to find a way to solve baby racisms with love. And it's also like their falling in love story, enemies to lovers types vibes, but I really liked what it had to say. I liked the character development. I also really enjoyed her best friends. I wish we had seen more of them a little bit, but I appreciated this book and I liked it. I also read Kwame Crashes the Underground. This is a middle grade fantasy that has Ghanaian folklore and storytelling. This was absolutely excellent, and I'm really hoping that there's another book in the series, but with the way it wrapped up, I can see how it might be a standalone fantasy. It works as either one, and this is about a boy, Kwame, who his grandmother has recently passed, and his family is preparing to go to Ghana to celebrate her celebration of life, her homegoing, if you will. And he doesn't feel Ghanaian enough, especially when he's around his Ghanaian family. They make him feel very like not Ghanaian and just like very American, but he's also okay with being American because he's like, I grew up here, I live here, I'm very much a part of the culture here. And so it looks at what does it mean to be insert a specific culture here, and how do you identify what you are for yourself. It also deals a lot with grief and what it means to grieve, especially as a young Black boy. I loved the friendship between him and his best friend. Was her name Autumn? I think her name was Autumn. I really liked it. I loved how all of the folklore was woven into the story and everything that it had to say. It was a lot of fun, and I would be very happy if we got a second book with Kwame. And then I also read, and this is the last book, Love in Bloom by Lucy Eden. This is a contemporary novel about a woman whose estranged grandparents pass away suddenly, and they end up leaving her the farm, and she's a city girl. She's like, I don't know nothing about no farm, but she ends up ending her long-term relationship and also losing her job. And she's like, you know what, I'm just gonna go out here and I'm gonna see what this is about so I can make an informed decision. And when she gets there, she learns that things are not what they appear to be, and she falls in love and she becomes part of this community. And it's billed as a romance, and I'm really tired of publishers doing this. It's billed as a romance, and I feel like it's solely billed as a romance because the main character is a woman and she happens to have a romance. Like, this is very much a contemporary story. It's very much her story and about her, you know, going into this town and becoming part of this town and finding out how to define or redefine her life for herself. And yes, she's falling in love as she does that, but it's very clear that the main character is her. And I've talked about this before, especially when it comes to young adult books where the main character is a girl and she happens to have a romance, but it's very much a contemporary story, and they bill it as a contemporary romance, and it's not. It does not have the makings of a romance, but whatever. But Love in Bloom is very much a contemporary story, and I liked it. I believe I gave that one 4 stars as well. Yeah, so that was a great little wrap up. This is what the bingo board looks like right now. Well, it looks a little different at this current point, but as of what I just wrapped up for you up until Love in Bloom, this is what the bingo board looks like right now, including the 2 books that I am currently reading, which is Bitter and A Bond Me for Two. Even though it's December, I decided that I am still going to prioritize. I'm still going to try and clear out the bingo. Sorry, my phone just decided that I was going to stop recording in the middle of me speaking. Rude. But I decided that I am still going to achieve to knock out the bingo board in the month of December, reconfiguring my priorities because there are other books that I want to get to this month. So I'm doing an interesting balancing act, whereas I feel like last month it was a 2-to-1 ratio in terms of NetGalley reads and non-NetGalley reads, and now it's going to be a 2-to-1 ratio non-NetGalley and NetGalley. But I still want to knock out the books on this bingo board because I'm enjoying finally getting to these reads, and it feels good to finally get to these reads, and I'm finding books that I am enjoying, and it's like it's about damn time, as Lizzo once said. So yeah, that is the end of this video. Be on the lookout for some more like vloggy vlog projects. I have some that I'm editing. I'm always editing something, and then I kind of want to do like a end of year vlog where I like vlog the last week or week and a half of the year, beginning of 2025. But we'll see how that works out and how I'm feeling about that. But thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much for, if you participated in NetGalley November, thank you so much. It was a blast. Thank you, and shout out to Nicole for asking me to be a co-host. I had an absolute amazing time. The 24:30 sprint train was on and popping, and I already miss it. And I'm looking forward to hopefully being invited back next year. And even if I'm not, I would still participate in NetGalley November next year. I just had a lot of fun and it helped me reach some goals, which is great. Make sure to like this video and give it those are the same thing. Give it a thumbs up. Liking, same thing. Just do it. Do the thing. Give it a thumbs up. Make sure you are subscribed and that you've hit the notification bell so you're notified every time I upload a new video or go live for reading sprints. All of my links are down below, including the links to all of my socials, my Pango Book storefront, my bonfire, and more. And I will see you in another video. Bye.
Showing. I ain't living for the moment. I see what's mine and I want it. Hungry like a Pac-Man. I'm Bruce Wayne and Batman. I'm Naruto with a Hanzo. Got a sharp mind like I'm Einstein. Poking copywriting, so it's all mine. Check it for me, I'm in the sky.